Hi, it's longtime distributor Don Sanders here to present how to increase sales 500% with relationship selling. I think this is a really good title because the promotional products business is built on selling by relationships, not by price, not by products, but who you know and what you can produce for them. I've been doing this a long time. And anything that I can say today that will make you sell more, I think that doing it with relationship selling is the way to do that. Now, I want to thank all the sponsors of the suppliers that are on the screen right now. They're all ones that I've known for a very long time. I vouch for them. They will treat you right. And throughout the webinar, I'm going to be talking about some products and offers that they have. And I am doing that because honestly, it will help you sell more. Now, with that said, notes are going to be necessary. If you've got a pen and paper, if you will get it out, I've got some valuable email addresses that I am telling you will help you in your relationship selling, such as the great little 3 die charge up there from Quickie, which is an absolutely wonderful supplier I've known for 35 years. I buy all my pins from GMG, and AdMatch is just a wonderful match company that has now come along and is making all kinds of products. And I've known Phil Sharkey, who owns AdMatch, for a very, very long time. With that said, a little bit about me for those of you that don't know who I am. My name is Don Sanders. I've been a distributor for a very long time. I've sold a good amount of promotional products during my time in the industry. But the thing that I'm most important or most proud of is that I actually make pretty good money at this. My profit margin has been more than 43%. And the reason it's been able to stay like that is because I sell on relationships, not on price, but relationships. I've been a speaker at many trade shows. I am still a distributor. I don't sell the amount that I did back in the day, but I do still sell orders, and I run the website sellpromoproducts.com, which is why you're here today. So let's get started here with what I really think. I'm almost afraid to put this in here, but many distributors don't know the definition of the word relationship. So I pulled one up off of the internet. There it is right there. It's saying it's deep or close association or acquaintance between 2 or more people. Relationships are what sell. I am going to go over this through this whole webinar because it is the way for you to increase your business 500%. I was not making that up when I came up with that title. If you'll do this, you will prosper. And there's a great coupon right there on the screen from Aura Labs, 10% off an order. I know Lavina Honeycutt, who runs Aura Labs. She's one of the smartest people in the industry, and they actually are American-made products. I'm going to talk about that a little more in depth during this show. Now, never sell inferior clients. Problem that most distributors have is they sell bad clients. They think they're good clients because they've got somebody that acts like they want to buy something. But most distributors don't sell awesome clients. And if you're going to increase your business by 500%, you've got to sell awesome clients. Not poor, not average, not good. I'm not saying that I haven't had some average or good clients, but I've learned as I've gone along here to get rid of people that are time wasters or price shoppers. So never sell inferior clients. Awesome customers. And this is another thing that a lot of distributors don't know. Awesome customers are one that are never price sensitive. They appreciate good service, products, and follow-up. They're always loyal. They're not running around getting prices from your competitors. They're timely payers. They pay you on time. They don't string you out 90 days and in the middle of being 3 months past due, call you and need a rush order when they already owe you money. And they're communicators. When you call them on the phone or you text them or you email them, they get back with you. They do not play games. And a lot of customers do that and do that frequently. Now, the thing that you need to really remember is you've got to be unique. I have been different all during my time in the industry because I don't say I'm a promotional products distributor. You're looking at my card right there on the screen for Don Sanders Marketing. It doesn't say anything about selling promotional products. It says, what does your marketing say about you? I am in the marketing business. I sell promotional products. That's where 99% of my income comes from. But I tell people that I offer other services besides that. I've used shoes as my latest way to get attention. I'm going to talk about the shoes a little bit during the show. But in the promotional products business, besides me branding myself with my shoes, there are Swamis, there are Genies, there's a Promotional Princess. Down here at the bottom right is Get It Done Dave. If you want to have relationships and you want to make money, you need to have a brand, or you need to have an image besides saying that you're the cheapest or you're a promotional products distributor. You have got to stand for something. I do it with shoes. Before that, I had done it with rubber business cards, just all kinds of different ways to make myself different from other distributors. Now, let hot weather sell you. I'm in Dallas right now. It's 100 degrees today. It's going to be 100 degrees tomorrow and the next day. So when I'm here and I go make calls on customers, I give them bottled water. So let hot weather sell you. There are the images of the bottled water that Alexa Springs does for me. Just think about it. If it was hot like it is today here, or let's say you were in a weather affected area because of all these hurricanes on the southern coast, wouldn't it be a better reception that you would get if you came in and gave them a bottle of Alexa Springs water with your logo on it, as opposed to a cheap, flimsy business card? So if you'd like to know about getting bottled water, I'm telling you, have great luck with it. You can email Brian at alexasprings.com and he will help you with bottled water. And we're going to talk about bottled water in depth a little while, because people lose orders on it all the time, and I'm going to tell you why they do. Now, you need to tell prospects what you do. Another great promo item I use comes from Drumline. That's a great supplier in Stuttgart, Arkansas, and you probably don't know where that is, but I learned 6 months ago that that is the world's duck calling championships take place in Stuttgart, Arkansas. What a little trivia that is. But what they do for me is they make Don Sanders marketing cards for me. I call these cards, but they're jotters. They have my shoes on the front of them. They say Don Sanders Marketing. What does your marketing say about you? And they have my cell phone number, SELLPHONE, a cell phone. I give these little booklets to everyone that I see. And the great thing about them is they have my name on each sheet where you're seeing Don Sanders Marketing. But on the back, you can put your website, the services you offer, your address, locations, all these things on the screen right now. I'm not going to read them all off to you, but coupon, promo codes, phone, and email. You can put everything that you do to offer services to people. Like, what if you do safety programs? What if you design logos? Put that on the back of these. This is a great item. You can email Gaddison, Gina Addison at drumline.com, and she can tell you how to get these. I'm going to talk about several of these little self-promotion items through this show. And remember that Drumline pad? Well, I bought pins from GMG Pen. Ari Epstein runs GMG. He's one of the finest people I know. And Benjamin Stiller is the marketing director. They are great people that will take care of you. They just came out with this 3-sided ad pen. This is a great pen. And I'm showing you some artwork that they've designed to me, where my 3 sides will go on the pen. The great thing about it is you can get 50 pens. I believe it's for $10 total. So what I would do when I'm meeting a prospect is I pull out my Drumline jotter pad, I pull out my GMG pen, and I write on the first page of that jotter pad where I met the person, what we talked about, or I just write on there, I enjoyed meeting you, Larry, or whoever it is. A great 1-2 punch if you want to impress a client. Now, self-promo orders, you can get info on that at bin@ultrapens.com. This is one of the best deals I've ever seen. And GMG is a great pen company, but this is a great opportunity to promote yourself. Here's a thing from AdMatch. This is a refreshment towel. They've just come out with these. You can put your logo on them and give them to people in this hot weather. Or how about for football tailgating? TCU is not playing this week, But SMU is playing in Dallas tomorrow against North Texas. I can't imagine going to that game as hot as it's going to be, but people will. What if you went to that game and you had refreshment towels with your logo on it? You think if you gave someone, they wouldn't use it? Well, they would. This is great for tailgating and during these scorching football months, and that's Phil at admatch.com to help you with this product. And there's a great coupon from AdMatch for $35 off that was on the screen. Now, create relationships. Never waste time. Distributors go out and they try and meet people. They don't know how to do that. They talk about their children. They talk about where they're from. They talk this or that. But what I do is when I go to a chamber function, I make it a goal to talk to a certain amount of people, and I find out really quickly, are you the decision maker? The way I do that, the way I build relationships, if I met somebody at a chamber function and they said, well, I'm an architect, I'd say, well, do you own the firm? If they told me no, I just am the architect there, I'm just going to leave them alone. I'm not going to be rude, but I'm going to excuse myself and say I enjoyed talking to you. And if they say, well, I can put you in touch with a decision maker, that's not true. They're just telling you that to get rid of you. But what you're looking for is the person that says, yes, Don, I am a partner in that firm. We've been looking for some products. I'll say, okay, here's my jotter. Here's my refreshment towel. Here is my pen. I will come by and see you and let's talk about it. I will have so many people that I talk to. I'll get so many leads every time I do this. You've got to be mobile. You've got to walk around, and you've got to qualify people. And there at the screen, you can see a Don Sanders marketing mat. Now, what I do with this is I have a couple of these, and in the past, I've gone to chamber functions, and I will put that mat on the floor during the event and stand on that mat, and people see who I am, and I'm telling you, they will come up and say, what in the world are you doing standing on that mat? But you know what? I've sold a lot of mats from Logo Mats by doing that. There's a nice little coupon from Logo Mats on the screen. We're going to talk more about the mats in the show, but that is a great way to differentiate yourself from other people. Now, here's a relationship building opportunity. I belong to the Frog Club. If you're a sports lover, your university has got to have luncheons with football coaches, basketball coaches. I know TCU does. Here are the 6 they've got scheduled this year. There was one last Thursday before TCU played their first game, but I've got 5 more coming up. I go to these, I register. I'll sit at a table with 8 people. Usually I don't know them. I introduce myself to them. It's a common courtesy. Ask them what they do, and you cannot believe how much business I've gotten out of going to Frog Club luncheons. And I want you to look at that little sticker down there at the bottom of the left. That is a frog shooting blood out of his eyes. As bizarre as that is, the horned frogs are in Texas. They're called horned lizards. They're little desert animals, and when scared, they shoot blood out of their eyes. A bizarre thing. But I had a bunch of those temporary tattoos made by Sticker U, seeing their logo and 10% off an order coupon on the screen. I went to the Frog Club last Thursday, and I gave away 25 of those little decals, and everybody loved them, and I picked up 3 great prospects. So this is a way to network. I'm doing it with stickers, but I'm doing it with my connection to people that love TCU, because after all, I went to school there. The people that are going to be there are going to be like-minded. Another way to build relationships is to work on elections. I'm ambivalent today. Too many people get upset about politics, but what I do is I work on city council races. I just worked on the mayor race in Dallas. My candidate, Scott Griggs, got beat, which is okay. The other guy wasn't too bad, but you know what? I met several business owners that shared my political views on who needed to be mayor, and I stole a customer away from one of my competitors because I said, you know what? Do you think that who you're buying those promo products from is going to vote for Griggs? He says, Don, I don't know if he is or not. I never thought about it. You want to meet like-minded people? You work on political campaigns. And there's a little definition right there of I voted stickers. Tells you where those things come from. But with stickers, with Sticker U, all you have to do is order one. You could do one I voted sticker. I make one sticker all the time for customers, take them out to them, and every time I do that, they'll say, Don, could we get a bunch of these with our logo on them? One sticker got me that job. And there's that great coupon from Sticker U, and you can get a sticker sample kit from Michael at stickeru.com. Now, hurricanes create forever relationships. Right now, the weather is terrible on the southern coast. What if you had boxed matches with your logo on it? People don't smoke much anymore, but box matches are great to give to new homeowners who have gas fireplaces, campers, hikers, people that are outdoors. Some people smoke cigars. You give a cigar smoker a box of matches like that, they're going to be yours forever. And right now, 220,000 homes are without power on, I believe that's in South Carolina. Wouldn't the person in their house trying to light candles because they do not have any power, they think, I've got those box matches somewhere. When they found them and they looked at that Don Sanders logo, they would say, oh my goodness, I cannot believe that guy gave me those matches. You talk about a connector, a product like that, 100 boxes for $99. You give those to people and just tell them, here's your hurricane relief product. They will love you whenever they go to use those things. I'm not kidding you about this. I like things that make connections. Bill at admatch.com is where to learn about those. Now, here's another little product from AdMatch. I'm not pitching AdMatch. I'm just telling you these are cool products that I've used. Here are bacteria fighting wet wipes. Great deal on those. Give those away just like your other products, and you're going to get relationships. Now, let's talk about maintaining relationships that we have. You're not going to do that with inconsistent pricing. I know these tariffs in the U.S. have been on the news now for months. It's up and down. Yes, we're going to do it. No, we're not going to do it. But when this originally came up, $200 billion worth of Chinese imports were going to be taxed. Two suppliers that I knew had those notices on their site. Price quotas are based on available inventory. I couldn't go out and sell my customers and say, well, you want 1,000 pieces. 800 of them are going to be at this price. Another 200 are on a ship coming here, but I can't give you the price. So you cannot do that and maintain relationships. The way you maintain relationships is sell American-made products. And Quickie Manufacturing, I'm going to vouch for them. I've known Mike Burns, who owns that company. They are the originators of the Quick Coin, the little coin purses. Those things are great. I use them for putting medication in them. When I go on the road, you can put your pills in them. Quickie got mad at me for telling people to do that because they say, you know, we can't guarantee they stay in there or whatever, which they can't. But I've never had a problem with them. But Quickie makes all American-made products, key tags, magnets, zipper pulls, luggage bag tags. So if you want to get consistent pricing, email Mike Stiller, mstiller at quickie.com, and he will send you American-made samples. Here's a great coupon for Quickie. I'm going to have Stiller's email address at the end for your being able to know where it is at the end of the show. And here's a great free die charge on a custom shaped bag tag or key tag. Now, made in Colorado. This is an American-made company right here. Aura Labs is in Denver. They make no toxic ingredient lip balm and healthcare products. A lot of these suppliers, these big mega suppliers, are buying this stuff out of China with foul, toxic ingredients. Distributors don't know that, but don't put your customers in danger. You can get American-made lip balm samples from We Care at auralabs.com, and there's their great coupon. Trust me, don't sell these offbeat products from overseas with prices that can't stay the same. Stay with American-made goods. Now, Trainer Graphics is my first supplier I ever placed an order with. Gosh, it's been a long time ago. But what I want to talk to you about, Trainer, are talking napkins. I bet you haven't thought about this. Trainer will print on the inside of napkins. So I'm going to call these talking napkins because you can sell these for weddings, parties, events, and on the outside of the magnet, the logo or the information's printed. When you open it up, the menu could be on the inside. Wedding information could be on the inside. You want to talk to customers about a creative use of just what is a mundane napkin are talking napkins for Trainer. I think that's as cool as it can be. Trainer is also in Syracuse, Indiana. Everything they've got is American made. They make all kinds of cups. If you'd like to have a napkin sample kit, it's Jamie H at trainergraphics.com. Made in Minnesota. I've known ID Line for 30-something years. Eric Johnson owns that company. They're family owned. I buy all my name badges from them. Don't buy from these knockoff name badge companies. ID Line will treat you right. If you'd like to have a name badge sample kit, it's janders at idline.com, and there's a free setup from Don on the screen right now. Badges are a great repeat order product. I'm not pitching badges on you. I hope I'm not pitching them too much, but back in the day, I did all the name badges for the big hospitals in Dallas and Fort Worth. 2,000 and 3,000 piece reorders over and over and over again. And ID Line makes it easy now because they've got a badge release program where you pay for the badges up front. They keep them. You get a URL sent to you, and you enter the names and the titles of the people online, and ID Line ships them directly to them. Easiest thing in the world to do. Back when I started doing that, you had to fax in these orders, but now it is just as fast as a computer. Again, sample kit, janders at idline.com. Texas made is Pepco. I've known Pepco forever. They're in Wharton. They are the leader in sports promotion products. You can get American-made samples from them. From Christy C. Victorin at PepcoPalms.com. Now let's talk about retaining relationships by knowing what we're talking about. You've got to ask the right questions. Those 4 questions on the front screen: how much, in hands date, how many, what is the purpose of this promotion? Distributors do not ask those questions. They waste time looking for products in the wrong price range. They'll find a product that can't be delivered on time. Never, and I mean never, work on an order until you have all 4 answers to those questions. And if your customer says, well, I don't know how many yet, you would say, well, the reason I want to know is because I want to make sure that product is in stock or can be delivered. I know that distributors don't even know 2 answers to these 4 because people email me all the time with ideas saying, Don, I have a dry cleaner that wants to buy something. I'll say, well, how much they want to spend? Well, I didn't ask them that. Well, if you don't know those questions, you're wasting time. Always ask people those 4 things, and that's the way you'll retain relationships. There's that coupon from Aura Labs, and there's one from Sunjoy on quick ship electronic products. Now, product ideas, I get them off Distributor Central. That's who I have my website with. There's a bunch of servers, but I like Distributor Central because they have an effective search engine. If you don't have that, you're going nowhere. With Distributor Central, you can pick out your website colors, product ribbons, favicons, image sliders. They know how to do it all. And I've known Tiffany Tarr, who runs Distributor Central, for 20 years. She's a fine person. You can email her at ttar@distributorcentral.com, and they'll do a demo for you. And their websites are absolutely free, and you can save $5 on different orders from suppliers. Like Trainers on Distributor Central, if you enter an order for Trainer, you can use your $5 off coupon right here. And there's a bunch of suppliers that do that. It's a great way to make a little money. And if you really want to be really professional, the Pro version of Distributor Central is available for charges. But the great thing about that is you can adjust your product pricing. So I always raise my price on a lot of products. I actually sell a lot of orders for more than the catalog price. You can do Google product feeds and virtual samples. I have sold a ton of stuff by doing virtual samples. Now, you have happy customers, they stick around. For 10 years or more, I sold 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, those 9 companies right there: Baylor Hospital, Bombay. La Madeleine was a French bakery. I had good relationships with them. I sold them forever because I made them happy. I did what I needed to do to have their business, and that's where I was able to sell my volume and make my high profit margin because I had happy customers. Now, let's talk about protecting prices from cheap sellers. It's gotten to where you almost have to hire security to keep liars away. People will tell people anything product-wise, and the greatest product misconceptions are among umbrellas, bottled water, and electronic products. If you don't know about these products and you get into a bidding fight with somebody, or they're going to say, I can get it cheaper, if you know what you're talking about, you can convince them to pay more. Now, where does your water come from? We're going to talk about water here in a minute. This is the most misconstrued of all of them. Now, most water companies in the industry get their water from a water treatment plant that is purified. It's not going to kill you, but it doesn't taste worth a darn. The average age of water treatment plants is 47 years. A lot of water treatment plants pick up sewer water, that nasty water up there at the top. That's where that water originates. Where Mount Ida, Arkansas, a little town up Arkansas, that's where Alexis Springs is. They have spring houses where the water comes up, those little white frame buildings, goes in those big stainless steel tanks and into that building. That factory is almost brand new. Which water do you think is going to taste better? Coming out of that ground into those stainless steel tanks or from a 47-year-old water treatment plant? Now, here's the definition, the difference between purified and spring water. A lot of people don't know this. When they go call on a customer and the customer says, well, you know, your bottles are 60 cents a piece, I can get them for 40. Well, the question would be, are you using spring water or are you using purified water? Most people will say, I don't know. Well, you educate them on that and they'll know that purified water is safe for consumption, but it has been filtered to death and it has absolutely no taste. Where spring water coming out of the ground right there at the bottom left is natural from a spring. It is filtered, but the water is 25 times better than that water from a water treatment plant. And there's a great little skip a column coupon from Alexis Springs on the screen. Now, this is a gross thing here. This is 2 miles from me. This was in the Dallas Morning News that putrid liquid is running into the Trinity River. And the Trinity River is where a lot of the water goes to water treatment plants. I looked it up. A lot of these water treatment plants, water is moving in there and moving out in pipes that are over 100 years old. How rusty can they be? Don't be like Flint, Michigan. I know you've heard about this. Sorry I'm going on about this, but when people say they can get it cheaper, if you fight back with them, you can save your orders. This kind of information makes you a star salesman. Don't ever endanger your customers. Don't be like Flint. Flint got cheap here and did not do what they needed to do with their treatment plants. And because of that, there's lead in that water up there and people are going to die from it. Say that to your customers. It'll scare the bejesus out of them, but it will keep you a customer. A lot of these bottled water companies, besides Alexis Springs, have water auctions. You don't even place your order and the order does not stay with that supplier. What they do is they will gang run orders or they'll gang get orders. Maybe they'll get 100 orders. They'll auction that bottle off, that water, that label, that shipping, and wherever they can get it cheaper, that's where they buy that from. And so if you've got a problem with your water order, it's out of their control. They're selling your order to the cheapest person possible. Don't do that to your customers. Keep them out of water auctions. Spring water samples, Brian at AlexisSprings.com. Now, here's a customer of mine that I sold, Grand Bank of Texas. Look at that label right there. Purified water by reverse osmosis and oxygenated for taste and purity. I have no idea what that even means. But which water would you rather drink? With the label that says that or the label that says we cherish your health? So the water included is the finest quality. It's the customer I sold by the fact that I told the guy I dealt with, stop giving that bad water away. There's a great little coupon from Alexis Springs. Again, we're almost through with Alexis Springs. Just bear with me. One good thing about it is you can put purified water. You can say things with Alexis Springs that other water suppliers cannot. You can put these different comments on your labels, just like I put on the Grand Bank. That will show customers that you care about them. People ask me all the time, what's about the shipping on this, et cetera, that Alexis Springs ships from 7 locations, so you can get it anywhere in the country. Brian at AlexisSprings.com, or you can go to AlexisSprings.com. I've known these people forever. They're in Coppell, close to me, so I would vouch for them. There's that great skip a column coupon. Now let's talk about selling mats. I know you've gone out and called on customers. They say, well, we rent our mats. Well, I didn't understand about the mat rental business. About $40, $50 a month. They'll come in and put a cheap mat out there, come by and change it. Good grief, who knows when. The mat's nasty, the mat is flimsy, but you can buy a nice mat, $250, $275 from Logo Mats. That mat will last almost forever. So when you run into a problem where somebody says, oh, we use rental mats, send them that little rental mat sheet there in the middle and tell them, in the long run, it's going to be cheaper for you to buy the mat. I just learned about this about 2 or 3 years ago. I started working for Logo Mats. I didn't know this. I'm not being a know-it-all, but this kind of information keeps you from losing orders. And there's a great little 5% off an order coupon from Logo Mats. Now, relationships are impossible with cheap people. Look at this character right here. He loves his piggy bank. Stay away from lame prospects and lookers. There are a lot of customers like this. Distributors waste time dealing with that idiot with that piggy bank. And there's a great coupon for 3M for 500 notepads with your logo on for $50. I love 3M. It's a great supplier, and they're not cheap. They're the best Post-it. Well, they're the only Post-it notes in the industry, but don't let cheap buyers talk you into selling them inferior notes. Now, let's not be a junk seller. There are too many already. Do you run your distributorship like these cars right here? A lot of distributors do. They'll put statements like, call us for a quote, we'll match any prices, thousands of products to choose from, no charge for rush service, discount on first order. Why would you try and get customers by selling on price? You're not going to build relationships by being a junk seller. There are too many already. And there's that nice sticker you coupon. Junk sellers cannot keep customers. And I'm telling you about in the electronic product recall business, people don't know this. They lose jobs on power banks, chargers all the time because somebody is cheaper. This right here, Bluefin International, whatever this was like 9 or 10 minutes ago. This was a Counselor Promogram where they had to recall all these charges. What would you look like to your customer where the customer says, you ruined my business. You sold me those sorry chargers. If you want to lose customers, sell them inferior products. It's just like the water. Don't sell them bad water. Don't sell them bad electronics. This was 2 months ago. This is another one. This Spectre and Company out of Canada, I'm not ragging on them, but they're doing a product recall. What are you going to do? Call your customer up and say, we got to get all those power banks back? That customer's not going to have a relationship with you. Don't put yourself in danger by selling inferior electronic products. I use Sunjoy because Harrison Few owns that company. They've never had a product recall. There's a $20 off a coupon on a quick ship order for them. I bought from them before. They will stand by their electronics. Don't sell junk. It's like selling umbrellas. People do not know about cheap umbrellas. You see this guy right here with the umbrella going backwards? How many times has that happened to you? You might quote a Southern Plus umbrella at $20. Somebody says, oh, I can get the same umbrella at $11. Well, ask them those questions right there on the screen. Do you know that an umbrella has 70 working parts? Do you know that inexpensive versions have steel ribs, spreaders? Cheap umbrellas are not windproof. Golf umbrellas have to have fiberglass or wood shafts, or you can't get them on a golf course. Low quality suppliers use inferior tips. You've got to know this. Don't lose umbrella orders by not knowing the facts. There's a great 5% off coupon from Southern Plus. Kathy at southernplus.com. Send her an email, and she will take care of you with an umbrella sample. Now, in bad relationships, just like a bad marriage, bad dating, whatever it is, I just had a woman that I was dating, had 8 dates with her, and she was so drama filled, I just couldn't stand it. I ended that bad relationship, or maybe she ended it because she just was into drama. I ended that just like I've ended many bad relationships with bad customers. Start saying it now to some of these customers. You're fired. Get rid of them. That guy on the right's dumber than a stump. Do you think that he's going to understand about that bottled water or those chargers or that umbrella? Just get rid of him. slow communicators, late payers, excessive samplers, price shoppers, people that are vague, unreasonable behavior, get rid of them fast. Now, family suppliers create relationship selling. I've known Ken Burlekamp for a long time. His dad or his grandfather founded that company in 1929. They are an American-made company, and they make the coolest products, like that little shiny Christmas ornament or a holiday ornament, which you can come up to sell. They make motorcycle pads, kick pad stands. This is a family-owned supplier. You can call them up and you can talk to Ken Burlekamp on the phone. His stuff's made in Ohio. Family suppliers will stick with you and rush orders when you get in trouble. Here's some photographs of going back to the 50s from Burlekamp. Here's Ken Burlekamp on the left as a young man, and here's he is in the middle at the PPAI show in the middle of the 80s. It's a made in Ohio company, family owned. They are going to take care of you. Here's a couple of their older catalogs up at the top of the screen, but they've remained hip, like Quickie has, always coming out with cool new products. Burlekamp has these license plate badges. They have zipper pulls, car emblems. These are all great products for you to be selling now to school PTA chairman at sales@burlekamp.com. Now, I use Facebook a lot. There's some pictures of myself I posted on Facebook. I tried surfing a while back, not good at it. I got some really jokey comments when I posted my surfing picture. Here I am with Joe Fina at Devara down here at an ASI show. I post that stuff and people comment all the time. For the ASI show with the steer, there is Betty and Gracie, my two older female dogs, and the little Ruber down at the bottom of the left. You get up on Facebook, post these kind of images, chat up customers. That's how you build relationships. Free setup charge from Petco on the screen. Another good thing to post on Facebook are product videos. Southern Plus, I love this supplier. They have 87 product videos on their website that you can send links to your customers, or you can post these on your Facebook, LinkedIn account. Great way to tell customers about products. Here they have one on fitness products, small doubles, tailgating, Luna tote, nice tote bag, a camo cooler, square umbrellas. You post these videos, and I am telling you, customers will call you and say, I want some samples of that. These are at southernplus.com. Now, one piece creates relationships. I talked to you about Sticker U. One sticker only, but turn one into many. Same way with mats. You can sell one mat and then you can sell many. Here's one that one turned into many. Here's a customer of mine, Macho Storage. They have storage warehouses. I sold one location, one mat. Then they bought two more mats for that location. That was 3 mats. Turns out they had 8 locations, 24 mats. One order, one mat turns into 24. So stickers and mats, all you have to do is sell is one. And you look at that information on logomatsllc.com. GMG has come out with one program selling. That is all the products you need for a complete marketing campaign on one sheet. No other supplier in the industry has this. You can email that to your customer. There's everything you need for a complete marketing program. They're calling these combo deal packages. I'm calling them one program selling. BIN at ultrapins.com is if you talked about getting these sheets. Remember, they had the ad pin sell promo. Here's 2 other deals. Not spending much time on this. They're self-explanatory. You can approach customers about entire marketing campaigns. Now, relationships are never created with prospects who shop you around. Slow pay invoices, ignore your calls, beat you down on the price, or beg or difficult. I've gone through this before. Sell easy, not the hard way. Hard selling is dealing with people that do those things to you on the screen right now. Now, relationship orders, 15 years in a row, I've sold diaries to a retirement home. Drumline does those for me. It's this matter of sending an email in October to the customer to say, how many of these daytimers are you going to need this year? They started buying these for their residents in a retirement home. They're stuck on buying them because if they don't give them to people, they're going to gripe and say, well, I didn't get my day timer this year. I made $1,100 on this order last year, and all it is a matter of writing up an order and repeating it. Same artwork, same imprint, just has a different date on the planner. Same way with selling calendars. Get a calendar kit and get out here and start selling calendars. This is an annuity product. A lot of distributors think that calendars are old style. I don't want to fool with that. Start selling 2020 calendars today. You can get a complete calendar sample kit from G. Addison at drumline.com. I do a lot of spec samples. I write up these offers for Sunjoy and send them out. If you'll send me your shipper number and the artwork, Sunjoy will do a free spec with a customer logo on it. I just did an offer on a solar power bank, and a guy just called me yesterday. He had gotten that, and the customer liked it so much, he bought 1,000 of them. And that was like a $20 product. So let's say that was on the C, 1,000 of those at $8. That's $8,000 he made off a spec sample from Sunjoy. These electronic products that you get and show them to your customers with their logo on it, they will turn orders. You can email samples@sunjoy.us. I guess it's us or US. I always say us. And there's a great little $20 off a coupon from Sunjoy. But these spec samples work. There's that power bank right there. That guy sold 1,000 of them. That is a great, great power bank right there. And I am telling you, if you'll spec sample these things out, you will get orders. Samples@sunjoy.us. Now, relationships never happen with inferior suppliers. I want to talk a little bit more about suppliers. If you don't have good backup, if you don't have suppliers you can trust, you're going nowhere with relationship selling. I know, you see that guy with his eyes, looks like he's been watching The Walking Dead too long, looks like to me. But he's thinking, why? And I like The Walking Dead. Why did I buy from that supplier? I've done that before. Somebody will say, well, Don, I want this product. There's only one customer, one supplier makes it. They don't return the emails. They're going to be late on the shipping. Relationships are never going to happen if you look like that Walking Dead man. Now, there's a nice logo match coupon and sticker U on the screen. Now, relationships are built with these medium range family suppliers. Harvey Mackler owns Gympire. I've known Harvey forever. He is one of the finest, smartest people in the industry. You get in a jam, you can call Harvey Mackler at 813-902-2691 and say, Harvey, where's my order? Harvey, I need an idea for Earth Day. Harvey, I need lapel pins. He will personally deal with you. Relationships are created by dealing with family-owned suppliers. You're never going to get the owner of some of these big suppliers on the phone. I'm not going to name them, but you know who they are. You don't even know who the owner is. You can't even get the customer service person to call you back. You're going to get the owner to call you back, but Harvey Mackler at Gympire, there's his direct dial number and his email. You ever have a problem, that man will call you back and deal with you personally. You're not going to get that with big suppliers. Just like if you were selling lapel pins, all you got to do is call Harvey and tell him, well, I've got this need for this or that. He'll tell you the difference in the 10 different lapel pin types of lapel pins made. A big supplier is not going to do that, but Harvey will tell you, you need a die struck emblem, you need a cast stock, you need cloisonne, you need laser fired cloisonne. He will tell you what to sell your customer. This is so important in relationship selling. It's Harvey at Gympire.com. He is a wonderful supplier. Now, when speed does not kill, I know all of y'all buy from Amazon. I buy from Amazon. I've gotten to where I don't get things in a day or two. I get all weird about it. I'm thinking, I want that stuff in here now. You better learn from Amazon because you've got to be a rush order expert. A lot of distributors can't handle rush orders. They don't have the knowledge. They don't have those strong supplier relationships. They can't call Harvey on the phone and say, Harvey, I'm in a jam. I need lapel pins in 11 days. So they call Ken Burlekamp and say, I need those motorcycle kick pad stands in 8 days. Ken, what can we do to make that happen? Those are dependable suppliers. You got to have excellent credit, got to pay those bills, and you've got to have superb follow through. I make 60, 65% on some of these rush orders. You can too. But make those relationships with those suppliers I've talked about, pay your bills. And when customers call you wanting fast orders, you turn them, don't turn them away. I post on social media. We talked about Facebook, but case studies are a great way to increase relationships by posting them on your social media accounts. Now, here's one right here. It's the case studies, tailgating. And look at that. I misspelled tailgating down there. Somebody will tell me that, and I feel bad about it. Just noticed it. But university alumni donors were thanked by receiving tailgating products. Big donors that go tailgating, students at the school had all these products, different products, the school logo, and they went around the parking lot before the game thanking donors for giving the school donations. You talk about picking up more donations. They increased by 35% the next year because students went out into the parking lots with different items from Southern Plus, chairs, coolers, bags, umbrellas. These are all great tailgating items. You go to your university, your school, and talk to them about tailgating products as donor support items. You are actually making them money. They give you 10 grand for products. I guarantee you they'll get 100 grand back in donations. Kathy at southernplus.com. Here's one with Aura Labs. This is a program here to get people to go to the gym or eat healthy. 2 types of hand sanitizer were bought from Aura Labs. If you wanted to go to the gym, you've got a hand sanitizer from one of the types of hand sanitizer, took that to the local gym. They let you in for free. A vegan restaurant made a deal with another deal where if you went to the company, you got a hand sanitizer, you took that to the vegan restaurant, and you got a discount on your food. What a creative case study this is. That works so well on this hand sanitizer that 85% of the employees of that company joined the gym, or not joined the gym, but took place in this program. We care at auralabs.com. Here's one on mats again, where you can post this on your social media, telling people about mats. They save people money because they keep people from falling. My gosh, a bad mat, somebody falls down in front of your restaurant and sues you. Tell customers this, that you're saving them money by telling them facts about hazards, about different slips and falls. Mats that are sturdy will prevent this. There's that free or receive 5% off an order with Logo Mats. Let social media contacts know. I think this is the last pitch on mats. If you want a mat sample kit, all you got to do is fill that form out, send it in to Logo Mats. They'll send you a complete kit. It's really neat. I will have the email address for this at the end of the show. Now, creating urgency builds relationships. I've sold a lot of golf products in my past. Golf products sell in April and now in September. There are a jillion charity golf tournaments now. Look at that darling, cool little ball marker there. It's a gimme. How neat that would be to give those to charity golf participants. You want to sell golf products, Harvey at gympire.com. He'll send you samples. And remember, you can talk to him on the phone. Laptop tattoos are hot. I'm sorry I talk so much about these products, but one of the reasons that I've been able to be successful is I sell products that are hot and products that are germane for the time. Laptop tattoos. They're stickers that go on the back of phones. They go on anything. Millennials and younger prospects love these things. They'll stick this stuff up, like at the top of that right-hand part of the screen. There's a bunch of different stickers on the back of that computer. People collect these things. And this has come from tattoos. Sticker U does tattoos, like the Braden Music Festival there. So we've gone from necks and arms to computers. Michael at stickeru.com, he'll send you a sticker selling kit. All you have to do is get is one. And this is a hot product for tech-related people. Do you do business where you do business? Do you go in restaurants and give them $100 for dinner and walk out when they got a bad mat at the front door? Or they have no counter mats in the bar? I don't. I will chat up the manager and say, you know what? I want to sell you an outdoor mat, and I'll give him those facts and figures. So do you do business where you do business? There's a pizza restaurant here in town I order from all the time. I sold that guy some key tags because I was spending money with him, and I went up there one day and I said, hey, you know, why can't you give me something when you deliver the pizza? Well, we never thought about it. Well, I have gotten their business to increase by them doing key tags and put the key tag inside the pizza box. Well, you can sell mats, counter mats to everywhere you eat or drink. Just like I bank at Grand Bank of Texas. I sold them 20 mats. My gosh, I just borrowed 300 grand for them to buy a house that we redid, and they made like $9,000 interest off of me. Well, I don't mind asking them about doing away with their rental mat program, which is what they were doing. I sold my bank mats. And the great thing about logo mats is they'll put your information on the back of the mat where it says Don Sanders Marketing. And I've actually gotten an order off that where somebody picked up that mat, looking at it, and called me and said, did you do those mats for Grand Bank of Texas? In Wadsworth at logomatsllc.com. Do you trade out with your vet? You saw my 3 dogs. Most of y'all have dogs or cats. I ask people all the time, you call on your vet? No, never thought about it. Well, vets are expensive. Start selling vets mats or other products. Look at that cool mat right there on the screen. That came from Logo Mats. Talk to your vet about doing a trade out. I've done a trade out with my vet for 13 years. I've done bags, I've done pins, I've done stickers, I've done mats, I've done water bottles, I've done t-shirts, I've done balloons. But trade out with your vet. You're giving them money, so trade out products for their services. A lot of distributors have never thought about doing it, but all vets need mats. And one place they need a mat is right in front of scales because it's real slippery there. I took my 2 dogs 2 weeks ago to get their checkup, and they're big and they're sliding around, and they put the mat there, and that makes them stand up on the scale easier. Now, schools are relationships. I went to TCU. We know about those decals, those temporary tattoos. There I am watching the little Horned Frogs play somebody. I think it was Iowa State. Pepco has all the school products you ever need. And I'm not making this up. If you've got children in schools or where you went to school, get up there and call on them about school-related spirit products. Pepco is the best there is. I've known them for almost forever. You can get custom flyers from Pepco. See Victorian at PepcoPalms.com. Here's one with the #1 foam mitts and the foam paw pins. Foam paw mitts. They'll put your logo on them. You can email these to people. You can print them off and leave them. But get out and call on schools. And right now, you talk to PTA presidents, the principal's assistant. Principal assistant is really the buyer. You can talk to band directors, spirit directors. Pepco makes all these cool products. They make decals for megaphones. There's that little cat's thing. You put that on your head. They make hand fans, which, my goodness, they're needed right now. They make banners for schools. Free setup from Pepco right there. See Victorian at Pepco Palms. She will teach you how to sell fundraising products. We're almost through with the webinar. Just bear with me. This is a really important one. You want to do a really easy sale. Schools will take spirit products that are given to them. This is an instance where you go to Pepco and get their palms and you imprint coupons on the handles. Like for Carl's Jr., this free gym, you got one up here for the spray tan. They take those, you sell those to those customers. The customer or you takes them to the school and says, you know what, we want to give you 1,000 of these or 250 or whatever you buy. And the colors of the school, they're not going to turn them down, and they will give those away to people that come to those games. Now, this is a pull-through sale. People will never throw that thing away, and they're going to go to that gym, or they're going to go get their discount at Carl's Jr. This is another thing. We're selling Cheer Palm coupon programs. Will set you apart from other distributors. There's a nice Pepco coupon, and it's C Victorin at PepcoPalms.com. Customers stick around when you provide great ideas, when you praise them, when you contact them, when you get personal, and when you provide ideas. You need to mail customers on a regular basis. There's Macho Storage, that mat company I was talking to you about. I am sending them some samples right there. About once every 2 weeks, Macho Storage gets something in the mail from me. Here's Gympire offers great mailing products. I've gone on a lot about Harvey Mackler, but I like Harvey. He has a lot of different mailing promotions you can get from him, like the little Happy Holidays card, or the ones with the ball markers, or the little hat clips, or the one that's on the bottom right there for Earth Day, the sponge. He has all kinds of little custom programs you can get, and there's a great coupon from Harvey at Gympire. Talked about Southern Plus. You can go on their website and make 40 custom flyers with your logo on it. All you have to do is download your logo. It'll pop right in the window where this is shown, like that cool little promo item there with a camo shirt, a camo chair, and the coolers. There's a lot of that stuff being sold right now for hunting season. You can make your own custom flyers. If you have problems with it, you can email Kathy at southernplus.com. Here's some more Pepco flyers. I talked about Pepco with the solid handout, Cheer Palms, the Rooter Palms, white felt pennants. These are all things with my logo on it. Here's one from Logo Match you can send to people, telling them about the differences in mats. Here's, you just missed, I got ahead of myself one slide, but those sheets that I showed you from GMG on the entire marketing campaign on one sheet, you can also get those from GMG. Now, I've done a book on selling promotional products. It's how to sell promotional products. It's really good. It'll teach you. I like it because it just tells different things what I've talked about here. But I have a sample chapter of this book I'm happy to send you. If you'll email me when the webinar is over here, I will send you the replay recording link for this webinar. It'll take me about 2 or 3 hours to download that. That's what it costs. It takes some go to webinar. But Harvey Mackler will send you a sample chapter. Love to know what you think about it. Here's a coupon from Harvey, and it's Don at sellpromoproducts.com if you want the replay and the book chapter sent to you from Harvey. Here are all the email addresses of people that are the suppliers I've talked about in the show today, about the outdoor mats, school mascot samples from Burlacamp. Those little license plate mascot frames are really cool. The matches, I'm telling you, you make that a hurricane relief sample, you're gonna be a hero. Even if they don't have to use them, they're gonna think, oh my goodness, that's so thoughtful of you. Lip balm samples, here are all the email addresses from the suppliers that I've talked about. I'm gonna let this stay up on the screen here for a little bit. Email me if you'd like to have the replay, and I really appreciate you listening. I hope I've helped you. If you have anything that you really have a specific question on, if you'll let me know, and I hope you have a great day, and I really appreciate you listening. Thanks.